working capital to bridge to the point, so once they've got registration, to bridge to the point where, and I think this is the crux of your question, because it takes 1 year or 2 years once you've registered for that data to be verified, and then for you to get the money back into the organisation, which you can obviously pass on. So there's a bridging need to then make the cook stove affordable for that community, because they're comparing it with very, very cheap alternatives, which we were able to make happen. Now once that system's in place, they then don't need us anymore. It's still very nascent, all of the carbon trading around cook stoves. I think metrics will get better, and once these early pilots are up and running, you'll see that becoming a lot more sustainable.
Just quickly, and the capital you provide, is it equity or grants or loans? What is it?
This is for me, I guess, again. So I'll just make a distinction. So obviously we are Shell Foundation, which is an independent charity, and it's not Shell. It's grant finance. It's called smart subsidy because 90-odd% of foundations out there, and probably slightly higher bunch of corporate foundations, will give money away, and that'll be it. And then they'll do it for many, many, many different organisations. What we're trying to do is essentially build, not buy, impact. So we're trying to seed something that over time will deliver an exponential rate of social or environmental return. So we'll do that through subsidy. We act like a partner, like a joint venture, although it is, of course, we're not taking any equity and we're not saddling them with any debt. And then, of course, we'll have trigger points so that they will have to meet certain both financial and social targets in order to trigger the next round of subsidy. So it is very well sort of managed based on performance.
I have a question for Simon. Yeah, so how do you manage the risk of selling like really high volumes of these solar systems at a fraction of what it's costing you to make them?
Yeah, no, great question. So statistics is the answer. Statistics and self-interest. So if you've got a product where the product costs less than the thing that it replaces, then people aren't incentivized to go and get rid of it because they have to go back to spend more money on the thing they had beforehand. The other component of it is this energy escalator component. So when you buy a scratch card, you're not just paying for the energy you get